how we gonna do it for you?
That's a great question.
That's a little delay.
Do we got something? Yes, we do. We get that glass back there, Reg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can set it here.
Yeah, make both look out.
Put that motherfucker on the glass
Right
like that, and it should work.
Bed.
Got like crispy today.
Woo!
I'm blowing up in here.
Looking good. I put that all before on my face.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
I got my shit going today. I got a little glow to me. I'm glowing today.
Blow up, show up.
Glowing, baby.
Let me get my close-up real quick, Reg.
What you about to do? You about to get live right
I'm
now?
about to go on live and I'm about to do my close-up.
You hitting it now?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
People time to
hit this button. Check connection. Nigga, I ain't been live ever. We're telling your followers that you started live. Right, bet. Can you see your black ass? Nah, you see the mic right there. That ain't gonna work.
They don't. Actually, that's gonna be close to you. Just show me.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
That is beautiful.
Shit.
Let me get you a little bottom deal. Let's see.
Nigga, you can't even see my face, nigga.
You can really turn it live while you want, bro. So I'm gonna let us turn live. I'm gonna have to have this shit funky as fuck.
Do it like this? Nah, you can't see my black ass. Hold on.
Nigga, scoot up. You don't adjust the phone. Put the phone where it is and then adjust yourself.
Nigga, no, man, hold on.
Adjust yourself.
Nigga, move it over a little bit. They just gonna be seeing you.
Yo, we doing a live podcast today.
Jessica, hey, baby.
Coming from the studios. Megan, what's poppin'?
Hey, baby.
Live podcast today. Bet on Black, episode 7. I gotta do something real quick.
Hold on, man. This shit ain't working, bro.
You ain't working.
You ain't working. Y'all just gonna see me, nigga.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille?
I guess y'all just gonna be looking at me, cause I don't.
Ready?
Yep.
Episode 7, Bet on Black, man. We coming to you live today. We got YouTube here, Instagram there, Facebook back here. We talking coronavirus. I know you don't want to hear about it, but I just got one thing to read to you. And then we getting into the shit. Sex, love, and relationships. Bet on Black.
Hey, what up, Cass? Hey, man, they just gonna be watching me. Because, nigga, I don't know about this shit. Reg, give me that box.
What are you trying
Let me get the Rebel box.
Hold on, world.
Hold on, world.
We trying to get
We
settled.
trying to get settled. They just gonna be watching me on mine and yours on yours.
Why is this shit on?
Me on mine and yours on yours.
Yo, all you gotta do
Nigga, we're big.
is do that. Move your mic.
Move your mic.
Closer to you.
It's right here.
They can watch. You know what? They can watch you.
Yeah, watch me.
They can watch you.
I look good, goddamn.
Nah,
Look at
you
that glow.
crazy as fuck.
Hey, fuck you.
Is YouTube ready to go?
Yep.
YouTube.
Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Can I say my little saying, baby?
Making sure we have enough video.
It's too close, bro. It's too close. I be yelling, bro.
Yeah, well, don't yell.
I'm not gonna.
You're an adult. Be an adult.
I am an adult.
I don't know if this is for you. You might not want to be in here.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
All right, y'all.
We rolling. We rolling.
Yup. Good.
You asked.
Can I do it?
Welcome to the Bet on Black podcast. We are back again with episode 7.
Woo!
We going live today. Shit, man. Today's gonna be a good one.
Good one.
We talking sex, love, and relationships. We're talking coronavirus. Not too much of it because I can give 2 fucks about it. How am I gonna read? Oh, I gotta
Yeah, you gotta read your name. You gotta read your name. You gotta put it up there, bro.
So we here. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. We live, so don't say no shit to get yourself in trouble.
I'm not gonna say nothing to get me in trouble. You don't say nothing to get you in trouble.
Hey, you gotta watch what you say on this
Man,
one.
be careful, baby. Be careful.
What's up, man?
What's up, Cass? Hey, what's going on, people?
Intro thing that you've been wanting to do.
Oh, yeah, let's do it, man. Hey, it's your boy, Big Joe. what it could, what it should be. Big AT, Reggie.
Yep.
Of course, it's Big Joe. How we feeling, people? How's it going, everybody?
We feeling good, man.
That's good, man.
We're back again with another Saturday. I am trying to find something on my.
Yeah, go ahead, find something, man.
Looks like I'm not paying attention because I am not
hurry up, man.
paying attention.
Okay.
And I'm giving you more time to roll in.
How you doing, Reggie?
Good, man.
Doing okay?
Glad we got all this synced
Yeah, that's
up.
good stuff, Reggie.
I'm gonna have to move that.
Yeah, you gonna have to move it over here because you can't read. No, I'm just playing. You can read. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No, I'm playing.
So, as I was driving home yesterday, I heard some things
What'd you hear, Big AT?
that.
Hey, I just got bronchitis, y'all. I'm coughing. I ain't got that shit, man. This is got a little bronchitis.
He will not be here if he had corona.
Yep, man.
And
Even I would if I did, I would still be here.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you would.
Negative.
Yeah, you would. We
Negative.
ride together. We die together.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's what it is.
No bad boys for life.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what we're doing, man. To start, I got some interesting topics today.
Come on with
If
it.
anybody wants to weigh in, feel free to comment.
Yeah, comment down below.
And we will be looking. I can't really see the YouTube side, so
Yeah, I
if you're
can't
there,
even-
I'm probably not going to listen to you. But we looking.
How y'all?
I don't know if Joe's reading, but
Yeah, I know I said hey to Cassie. Who else we got on there?
back in like 2000, my mother got me interested in a psychic named Sylvia Brown.
Yep.
Now, she was usually on Montel George, or no, Montel Williams.
Was it Montel George is the singer.
Montel Williams.
You don't have to say it, Montel George.
I forgot where he was at.
Yeah, that's the singer.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
He was just, she was on Montel Williams, and she would always give like information to cops if they couldn't find like the suspect of a case that they're really trying to crack.
Yep.
She said that she gave the lottery numbers away one time and she wouldn't do it again because that's not what she uses her powers for. So everybody believes in psychics to a certain extent. Some do, some don't. I did. I was a little rugrat back then, and I was wondering like, shit, I don't know if I should believe it or not. But I was driving home yesterday listening to a podcast, and they said they brought up her book she wrote in 2008. And in 2008, I think it was called End of Days. And in that book, she stated, in and around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness was spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and bronchial tubes and restricting all well-known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it suddenly vanishes as quickly as it appears, to attack again in 10 years and then disappear completely. So if y'all didn't understand that, what she said in 2008, that we will come across an illness that will attack the globe. It will affect your lungs and your bronchial tubes. It will... Big Reggie. It will... disappear as fast as it came, but it will be back in 10 years to then disappear completely.
That's crazy.
Now, that made me a believer, because I used to believe her all the time. But I'm like, how the hell in 2008 would she... There's no way you can guess that something like this will happen.
Work for the government, man.
Whether she works for the government or not, nigga, we know she's giving us a heads up. If she works for the government, she's giving us a heads up.
Hey, I appreciate it.
It says in 10 years, a motherfucker will be back. So in 2030,
So y'all better get y'all shit right.
y'all all the toilet paper y'all niggas is buying up.
Get it right, man.
You better keep doing that throughout the rest of the year.
Y'all better not go get that shot either. Y'all better not.
What shot? No, it is supposed to be on
Yeah, y'all better not.
Y'all dirty ass niggas that's just now washing
Y'all
their hands.
ass. Y'all ain't never washed y'all ass?
Y'all know the proper way to wash your hands as a man?
Yeah, niggas, 20 seconds. 30 seconds.
The proper way to wash your hands as a man when you walk into the bathroom.
Tell me. Go ahead,
When you
tell me.
walk in, you're supposed to rinse them off.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Because you about to touch
All the shit, yeah,
as
everything.
As soon as
you leave, yeah.
you walk in, you wash them.
Yep,
You go to the bathroom,
Yep.
and then you wash them again.
you do.
That's the proper way.
That is. And then
Or
you
you're
get a
taking
little
whatever
towel.
germs you take.
You get a paper towel and open the door.
Whatever germs you take and you put it on your dick.
Yep,
And then your girl sucking on it.
yep. Or you
Now-
put it
now how
on
you-
your beater. Lift your beater up to take a piss. You know what I'm saying?
Who? You still wear beaters up there?
Yeah, why, nigga, yeah. I get cold, bro. I'm gonna fuck wrong with you.
Beat is help you warm?
Yeah, that warm me up a little bit. Just a tad bit.
So I went to the store, man, and there was no toilet paper. There was no meat.
None of that.
There was no candy. I don't know what y'all.
Why y'all getting candy? Is my problem. Why the hell
they're gonna be inside for 14 days?
But okay, so if you got diabetes, then what?
Speaking of diabetes, I said this before too. If y'all are taking diabetes as serious as you're taking the goddamn coronavirus, there'll be more healthier people out this motherfucker. Less sugar problems.
Or if you just wash your
diabetes still killed more people than coronavirus.
That's true.
But everybody's taking the coronavirus. I bet you Walmart is banking.
Yeah. Ain't no more hand sanitizer.
And they say the only thing that really works well is Perel.
That's it. Because you got to be at least, I think they said at least 70%. If it ain't nothing 70% and up,
so don't go for the shit that smells.
Don't go to Bath and Body and get it. Don't do that.
What's that Bath and Body?
They got the hand sanitizer, but it ain't. It's only 10%.
You can make your own hand sanitizer. You get 70% alcohol and allergy.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it.
It's all about being smart out here, man.
Just wash your ass.
All you gotta do.
Now they not washing their ass. Now I'm questioning everybody that I touch hands with.
I was. Yo, is it wrong that I went? Shout out to my Asian bro.
Hey,
no
man,
offense at all.
hey.
But when I was in Target, there was one that had like he was all
mashed up. They ready, bro.
I left.
You real quick.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I got my cake, nigga, and I left. Nigga,
why? Don't do them like that.
I don't know why, bro.
Like that,
it just I'm like, oh
like
shit.
I bet
that's how they did us when they said Ebola was coming around. Niggas didn't want to fuck with no niggas.
But I heard this shit can't kill niggas. So
it can attack. Who told you that?
I read it. It said nigga African descent. Ain't nobody died if you African descent.
Don't tell me you was on Google.
No, I was not on Google.
Stay off of Google.
I didn't know why was I on Google.
Bro, where'd you read that at? Just because
I'm somebody's time,
we're not immune to everything.
Hey, I believe it.
I heard that black people can't get it. I'm like, come on, bro.
They probably can't. I'm just playing. I'm kidding. I'm playing. I'm just
Donovan Mitchell supposedly has it.
He ain't got it.
He ain't black?
He ain't got it. Oh, Rudy ain't.
Rudy do got it. They said Rudy gave it to somebody.
I know, because he was rubbing somebody's head.
Let me.
He was rubbing his head. You better not rub my head. That's like I'm a bean.
And he touched every mic in the press conference, bro.
Did you see that?
He was like, "Oh, ain't nobody worried about the coronavirus."
And he touched Donovan Mitchell's head. He touched his hair. That's why I got no more hair, man.
Ah, what an idiot, bro.
That shit gone, bro. No more hair.
So last week we talked about breath play.
We did, man.
Did you go try it?
No.
She ain't choking?
No.
Is she on?
She is. Yeah.
Come on, man. Choke his ass.
We talked about it. She said, I would love to. I said, you better not. I said, you better not.
Let her ass choke you. My bad, Rich. Let her ass choke you.
You're not choking me. No.
You come fast?
No. Well, sometimes. I mean, we all do. Sometimes.
Right. So she knows you, right? And she's like, I've been throwing that shit.
If she got me on a good day,
choke his ass. Choke his ass. Let her choke you,
our
bro.
video keep pausing this in.
That's great. Internet. Let her choke you. You ain't got Reggie Wi-Fi.
Yeah, how come
let me get on the Wi-Fi then.
Wi-Fi.
Hey, hold on, people.
Yeah, because this is a crazy one.
My shit. Hold on. Sorry, people. Hold on.
We're going to take a brief pause. It's going to be a brief pause. And then no, there's not. Why didn't you let her choke you?
Why?
Yeah.
First of all, I can't breathe as it is right now. So you're not gonna choke me and kill me. You know, my bronchial tubes is not that healthy right now.
So after you get done with this sickness,
no, hell no.
You feeling dizzy?
Am I feeling dizzy?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't checked it because you might have it.
I don't have. You shut that. When did I go overseas?
It don't gotta be overseas. It came to us. There's like 77 cases in Colorado
No,
one day.
No.
Are y'all not on the news?
No.
I don't believe it. I don't sound like the smartest motherfucker in the room right now.
Make records, not noise.
No, it's Hustlefy.
Oh, I'm about to say make records, not noise. Okay, here you go, Rick. Come on, man. No, don't touch. No,
why would you?
What is?
Did you choke her?
What you got? What's that?
Joe?
Did I do what?
Did you choke her?
Nah.
Is she okay to be choked?
Yeah, she okay to be choked. I got big ass hands. I gotta be careful like how I choke.
I was trying to show you last week. You don't let me show you?
Nah, I mean I know how to choke. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes when I get a little too aggressive. So I gotta be careful.
It's 720.
I get a little too aggressive, so I have to.
Oh shit! Hold on, wait. I put a 1 there on 720.
Wow.
900. 8672.
Okay, I don't want to say it because I don't want people to know.
No, it's all good. Don't call that number. You get a soul blessing.
You hear me? Soul blessing. You hear me? Hey, so there it is. Okay. Sorry, people. Let me go back. My fault. Thank y'all for telling me that it was, it kept,
Joe's, he's a little,
there it is.
hi, Cassie. Joe's a little,
A little what?
social media.
Oh my God.
He has a little social media disability.
I ain't got no social media disability. Nigga. I just don't fuck with it like that, you know. You see yourself?
So back to it.
All right, man. What's
Why
up?
you ain't joking?
Why?
Yeah.
Pause due to poor connection. Come on, man. Reconnect, man.
It's gonna connect by itself. You
All
got.
right,
I got some other shit today that we gonna
no,
talk
nigga,
about.
like, because, bro, like, I just didn't, that just wasn't in the plan. I just didn't choke her.
No,
But I get a little healthier, you know. But that wasn't in the plan, man.
it wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, man.
Should have been in the plan. I'm giving these tips so you can go home and try.
We gonna try it.
I'm a BDS fanatic.
I hear you. We gonna try it.
I feel like you felt at first. Like I didn't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt nobody.
I get down on
You'll
BDS.
learn not to know you don't. If you don't choke, then you already.
Nigga, no, I do
know
choke. What you talking about? I don't choke.
No, you don't.
do.
So
How you gonna tell me if I don't choke?
Because you said you don't choke.
I do choke.
Who?
I choke my woman.
When?
You know, when the time is right.
He don't choke. Y'all know he don't choke. You hear the way he sound, you know he
No,
don't choke.
man.
What up, Ian Black? How you doing, man?
Reggie, you choke?
Hell no.
Yeah,
We already said
why.
why. He got asthma. He can't
Yeah,
choke.
I hear you, bro. You nigga have asthma, damn thing.
So the first question.
What's the first question? Big AT?
Is when in a relationship do you feel it's exclusive?
You feel like it's exclusive?
Yes. Do you have to say it nowadays?
Yeah, you definitely have to have that talk. You definitely.
Nelly, don't play. Don't play.
What?
Don't play.
Oh, she's.
What do I know about BDSM? Nigga, don't. I think I might have. Never mind.
Yeah,
Actually,
you know what you got in your bag. Come on, man. Don't be pulling nothing out, man. Come on, man. Is it sterile? Come on, bro. Is it sterile?
everything's sterile, bro. I just don't think I got it.
Nah, I
I
ain't
just wanted to look. Bro.
No, you ain't. You better not pull out no big ass something.
No, it's not in this bag. No,
Nah,
remember,
man.
you came over the crib one day? I had. I'm gonna put myself out there.
Yeah, go ahead. You might as well shit. You nigga got all kinds of
Yo, it was a great night. It was a great night. Went to the sex store,
Yeah.
bought a bunch of shit,
Yeah,
washed it, used it, washed it again, right?
yeah.
Left the shit in the tub, Reg. I ain't know nobody was coming over. So I had like dildo suction cup to the wall, like drying the shit. I'm putting it out there, being honest. This nigga Joe comes over.
Okay.
It was Joe and
Jordan
Jordan and somebody else. They come over and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, can I use your bathroom? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I don't give a fuck, go do your thing. All I hear was like, bro, what the fuck is in the bathtub? And I'm like, damn. Like, I didn't grab those. He's like, nigga, you got butt plugs and shit in the bathtub? I was like, fuck, like, I didn't grab those, bro. But then I got him and, put him away. But, yeah, Joe
I didn't know that was
experienced.
to help you, help you masturbate. I didn't know. I was like,
Joe Sprinkle.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah, so Joe experienced a little. He's like, what the hell, nigga? Just pee. Why are you looking in the bathtub? Just pee.
It was open, nigga. I'm taking a piss. I looked to the left.
Look up, nigga. Look at the. I have a picture of words you can read.
Nah, nigga, I looked to the left. I said,
Lose yourself in the music, the moment. That's above the bathroom. So when you on there,
I looked to the left. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? What are you into?
BDSM.
Do we need to have a sit down?
Yo, Christian Grey, I'm in the making. Okay,
No.
I'm gonna do it. I just don't want to be Christian Grey all day. Like I said,
I'm not trying to
I can't be him all day. I don't want to look at you and be
You don't have
like,
time to do it all the time.
Red
Room. You ain't got time to do it all.
I want to just know when it's time and she's like, yo, I want it. I can be like, grab the trunk
Fuck all that.
and we can make it happen.
Just grab a little bag.
Hey man, a little bit of tie up,
Grab
some
the usher
flaws
bag.
and shit.
Hey,
You know what that is?
grab a little usher bag.
Yeah, and then start flogging.
Yeah, then-
What's flogging?
Little shit with little flaps on it. Is that what that is? Yeah, I know my shit now.
Go!
I know my shit now. Play.
Just
Hey,
gonna
don't
be
play.
flogged when you
Hey,
get
I
home.
know my shit.
Anyway,
But back to the question. It was
where we at?
exclusive.
Yes. How do you know a relationship is exclusive?
You have to talk. You have
Do
to,
you?
Yes.
See, we grown now.
But we grown. But see,
Do you gotta ask the girl out at this age?
What you mean, like say, hey, let's go.
That corny shit.
Yeah.
You do?
Hell yeah.
You can't just understand by the vibe?
No.
Why not?
Because like motherfuckers.
I
take
feel
the
if
vibe
we kicking
too
it
much,
every
though.
day, I'm
But
giving
that
it all my time.
No, that's not no. No.
If you with me every day, you spending a night every day.
No. You gotta have that talk.
I'm gonna assume this is what it is.
You better not assume. You better not. You better talk, bro. You know how many people got hurt like that? A lot of people that got hurt like that.
A lot of people got hurt dating them.
I know, but if you don't have that talk because you don't know what you are exclusively, like, hey, bro, like even if you can be friends with Benny's, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, I'm ready for it. Come on, that's what we live for. Nell, if you want to do this conversation, we can do this conversation because I know that there's levels to it. This nigga a rookie.
Not rookie.
I know there's levels to it, but we can talk. That's what we're here for. We can talk, Nell. We can talk. That's what we live for.
I'm not on knowledge. You have to talk. You have to have that talk. Yeah. There you go, man. You have to have that talk.
She a hater. That's because that's your girl. She a hater.
She's not a hater.
As much as I love you, I'm not hearing you today.
You have to have that talk, bro.
Do you have to have?
What do you think? You ain't gotta have
adult communication. Brittany, shut your ass up. Ain't no adult communication. I don't need to talk, nigga. I just need to.
What you gonna do?
You just know though. Sometimes.
No, you don't know.
You don't.
Because it could just be lust. You don't know.
Joe.
I'm dead ass. You don't know though. If you spending money, look.
Maybe because I'm just a different
if you
type
spending
of
money, okay.
I wouldn't be doing that if I
What
just
you mean?
lusting on you.
No, if you going out, you gonna spend money on.
I'm just lusting on you. What you say last week, nigga? We going Dutch, nigga, until I know what's up.
Yeah.
So if I'm just lusting on you, nigga, I hope your
you not
pockets
gonna
are
Dutch, nigga, no, because you gonna be in it.
I will be that nigga
No,
all the
you
way.
will not. Stop. No,
You've
wouldn't.
been in my life. If I don't know if we committed,
No.
I'm not gonna give you that time.
You gonna pay for
How many have I ghosted
you
nigga,
went
because
you wouldn't pay. Got some damn apple juice. I wish you got some goddamn apple juice.
I care about motherfuckers every now and again.
So what you was gonna come out the pocket? It's apple juice. Okay then.
Nigga, what's $1, $2?
No, you said you ain't gonna. Hey, go Dutch. Give me 75 cents.
If we
Give me 75. Hey, give what? Give me 75 cents.
If we are going, bro.
Hey, give me 75 cents, nigga.
You don't think I'm gonna ask nigga?
Yes.
The bill says $110.
Yep.
You don't think I'm gonna be like, hey bitch, kick in?
No.
No?
Hell no. You gonna go ahead and take that L. You gonna pay it, and then you gonna go ahead and make a scene after. But you gonna pay it though.
I definitely took the
Get out of here. No
I
way.
definitely took the L before. You got a lot of niggas agreeing with you.
Yeah, because that's dumb. I done been in that situation, and I thought it was something, and it wasn't.
So what happened?
That's when we didn't have that talk, and I didn't realize it. I said, "Oh shit!"
So she was dogging. She had other niggas, and you was.
I didn't.
You thought the lust was real.
I didn't know. I didn't know. We can't. It's a microphone. We can't. We off. We can't do it right now. Off.
I just want to know, nigga, so I can clown.
No,
whoever she is, I bet you she watched it too. Good job.
What?
Huh?
Good job. What kind of shit is that? You better not say good job.
Why can't girls do shit niggas do? Niggas do that. Why can't girls
do that?
Niggas.
I ain't do that.
I didn't say Joe did.
Yeah, you can't say every nigga. You can't. The nice guys? The nice guys?
We win last.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice guys don't win.
So you spending money on a girl that
but if I start choking motherfuckers,
hey,
I get the W.
You hear me?
That's bullshit.
Start beating somebody up.
That's bullshit.
Start being an asshole.
But you can't be mad at the girls that do the same shit niggas do.
You can't be mad at it, but I mean that's what it is. That's where it's at.
So you feel like communication.
Communication, bro. Out here, strong. You need that communication.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, y'all just gonna be fucking and that's it. Like what? Like I'll put it this way: if you're doing that, does that give somebody the chance to not only jump in, but say they really like somebody else? Does that give them a chance to just leave? Like to just leave?
Prime example, bro. When we used to live together a couple years ago,
yeah,
we had a roommate. I'm not trying to say no names. He got his girl. Remember?
Yeah.
There was no conversation. We sat down and had this as a trio.
Okay.
And I said, "Are y'all dating?" What did he say? I think so.
Yeah. What did she? I forgot. What did she say?
She said, "Yeah."
Okay.
And I was like, "Did y'all have that conversation?" She said, "No." But I'm not saying not to have that communication.
Yeah.
Communication is key to me and all that type of stuff.
But see, she could have if he didn't really like her, say it was just what it was. and he didn't really like her like that to be in a relationship, that would have messed it up. That would have fucked her up, because it's like on her end, she's like, okay, I'm rocking with this dude. I ain't fucking with nobody else. I'm cool. And on his end, he's still, texting to everybody. He still got options. You feel me?
I feel you.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to have that conversation, because if you don't have that conversation, don't nobody really know.
In some cases, though, you kind of know is what I'm saying.
You kind of know, but you really don't know.
I hear you.
Because y'all could be having a whole, talk every day, see each other every day, but she still could be, talking to somebody during the week, seeing somebody during the week. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Y'all, it could be a weekend thing. And I see her on the weekends all the time. But I don't see, you during the week, so she could have a whole other nigga on during the week. You feel me?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You
won that one.
Yeah, you gotta talk a little bit.
You go, Joe.
Yeah, I talk a little bit, man.
How much communication you got?
I got a lot now. Back in the day, I didn't.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about people saying that don't go looking for love, it'll come knocking at your door?
Nah. Okay, y'all go check out that Love is Blind. Nigga, this shit is real. Have you watched Love is Blind on Netflix?
Why does everybody keep telling me to watch?
Nigga, go watch that shit, bro. Me and my girl, we own that shit, bro. I think we like 8 episodes in.
Yeah, but you gotta get married. You gotta. Don't you got it? What's the rules?
So the rules is they're like, so you got a woman's side and a man's side. They're both on the pods. They got each pod. So they got 1 through 12. You go in, you can communicate. You don't see them at all. You have to say yes to getting married. And once you say yes to getting married, then you see each other. And then they get married in 4 months.
Now, you know me.
Yeah.
You think I could do that? Without
seeing somebody?
Yeah.
Nah, because you can't even do the voice.
What?
If they got it, their voice
I have
is
a
fucked
thing
up.
for voice.
Or nose. You're fucking
I have
fool,
a nose
man.
problem.
That's crazy. He got a voice in the nose, bro. Have you ever heard of that shit? If their voice is trash, he won't do it.
I can see that.
If her nose is
fuck,
he can't do it. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't even know where he got that from.
I don't know.
Everybody got weird.
You got a little bit?
Like if their second toe is longer than
Stop, Reggie! Shut the fuck up. No, man. No.
You ain't got no weird.
No, nigga. If it's plum and red and all that, y'all get the fuck out of here.
There ain't nothing that turns you that like makes you be like, damn.
No.
You ever kissed a big nose bitch? Female.
I have a big
Let
nose.
me stop. I'm sorry.
Okay,
female.
yeah, you can't say B. You said we're gonna stop saying
I was supposed to stop saying that in 2020. 2020 just started. I'll start again.
No, yeah, I got a big nose, so I don't know.
Your nose ain't big.
I have a big nose.
Oh no, I'm talking about the
one of those.
You ever kiss one?
I don't know, bro. I mean, you gotta work with it.
You gotta move, jive, and move.
Yeah, move, yeah.
Hitting the eye with one.
Nah,
This is all from past trauma. The reason I'm the way I ended from past trauma.
No, you have not.
Nigga, you like.
That's what you doing? You gotta close your eyes anyway. So they got you in the eye.
You can't close them when you're trying to dodge a nose, nigga. You gotta like, and then close them back.
Nah,
in there.
like that? No.
Bow.
No, like that?
Bow.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You a fool, nigga. Nah, no way.
And then when it's big, bro,
Yeah.
it like run different.
What do you mean it run different?
It like runs different.
Wow.
You ain't never like.
Okay, that's crazy.
You ever kissed a girl and then like.
Shut up. Look inside her lips. Look inside of her
No,
nose.
nigga, she kiss you and be on like right.
What do you mean? Like the
It
crust?
runs different, nigga. That's not,
nigga.
bro.
No.
Not joking.
Shut up, man. No. What was this, middle school?
Yes.
Nigga, cause they know how to wipe they nose.
I haven't. I ain't been the same since, bro. Stay away. Nigga, I have not been the same.
No, nigga.
I swear to God.
Come on, man.
I swear.
Why don't you just give her a tissue? You're an asshole.
Because then that was
give her a Kleenex.
it's like when niggas smell bad.
Yeah.
Remember in middle school, people would like give them soap.
Yeah. Or deodorant.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's really not.
I'd be like,
nigga, you smell here. No, it's not.
I'll try to blow it for you, huh?
Yeah, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
That's not.
That's love, bro.
That is love.
You can't give her a Kleenex back in the day.
Nah, bro.
That's crazy.
I was little.
You're an asshole.
That's what people say.
God damn, I would have gave her a Kleenex for sure. Here you go, blow.
You think?
Yeah. I do that to the kids at work. Nigga, blow. I see a little, they got a little crusties. Nigga, hey, blow, bro. before I brush your teeth. Blow.
Wow.
Blow.
Those are kids.
That's cool, but that's it. Come on, bro.
When you were a kid, were you thinking about blowing motherfuckers' noses?
Not really.
Yeah,
but I'm looking out for the kid. Blow your nose. I got you.
Wow.
You ain't. Damn, that's an asshole move, bro. That's crazy.
I just ain't fell back.
That's wild.
I just ain't went back. I have no need to look for people with big noses.
That means one of your kids gonna have a big nose. What you gonna do?
There's surgery for all of that.
You better not. Shut the fuck up. You better not, nigga. Your ass better not, nigga. You better not get your kid's nose done. All right, man. Go to the other question, man. That's silly. That's crazy, bro.
We didn't answer that one.
Yeah, we did. What we had? What was it?
Do you feel like love will come find you?
Nah.
People used to say, "Don't go looking for it; come knocking at your door."
Nah, you got.
I know I ain't never had nobody.
I mean, I don't.
Be like, hey,
I don't really. I wouldn't say love will come find. I mean, I just think it's. You could be anywhere. You could be at work. You can be at a store.
But you gotta look.
I mean, yeah, you gotta look, most definitely. But I mean, it's. I don't know if love will come find you. I think it's just like the. I mean, I think I believe in like that universe shit, like the right timing and all that shit.
So you think that I'm glad you said that. So you think if an ex or somebody from way far back came back today, it's possible that you could work because hypothetically, because the timing's right.
Like an ex?
Anybody. An ex or just old people that you know back in the day that came today, you're like, hey, we may actually could work because the timing's right.
I mean, you can say that. I mean, it might be a possibility, but again, like it's all about what you know about that person. You know what I mean? I mean,
you never know shit about.
You never know. I mean, but like back in the past, but I mean, some people that brings up. Some people, use that. Like, hey, when you back in high school, you was this way, so I don't know if I want to fuck with you now. You know what I'm saying? Some people can use that shit.
People grow.
They do. I'm not saying that nobody grow and change. Everybody grows and change as they get older, but I just think that, like I said, man, right timing, the universe, like you kind of, it just depends on that person, man. Like, hey, some people, I'll put Nick Cannon as a prime example. Nick Cannon is hurt as fuck. He don't want to be in no relationships anymore. He don't want to deal with nobody. He just, like I heard the little thing when he was on the Case Crew saying, like, he just want to be friends with women. He don't want nothing else from them. But see, that's the thing, though. Like, if he found somebody that's really dope, will his mindset change? Like, because even though he's been through so much shit, I used to say the same shit until I found somebody that's dope as fuck. Like, I was hot, fuck love. I don't care. But it's that right timing and, where you are in your life that you want to change a little bit. So, I think that. What you think?
I think you got to go find it, bro.
Definitely gotta go find it.
I think.
I'm putting your ass on Love and Blind.
I think you gotta find it because I don't think it's gonna come to you. But see, that's why you're not opposed to obviously online dating and shit like that.
No, nobody is really. I mean, because who really has time now? If you're not together with someone, who really talks to anybody nowadays?
Well, I got a quick little game to play with everybody.
Yeah, let's play. But no, I mean, like, who really talks to anybody?
I gotta find it.
Find that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Reggie, how you and your girl met?
We were downtown, so we were both at this party, but I didn't see her.
Okay.
And then, it moved downtown.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what? Isn't it? Because I was with a bunch of white people.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. But
okay.
At that time, I was like, it'll fall in my lap when it happens. But at the same time, once I saw her, started talking to her, it's not like you can just sit back.
Exactly. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, then you initiate,
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. That's how it was with me and my woman. Like, I mean, she came up, extern, at my job where I was at, and it was like, hey, I didn't know where it would go, but I liked her. I didn't know how she felt about me at the time, so like, hey man, let's see what's up. You know what I mean? So, it's those type of things that you don't know. It's just like, hey, boom, I'm there. She came to the office. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It kind of happened like that. So that's why I said the universe and right timing. We both was, on that edge, and we were just like, fuck it, let's try it. We both was like, we don't know if we really want to be in a relationship, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, let's do it. So I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the right timing, man, and see what you want to do. But that's where it's at,
I'm
man.
here, guys. I'm just looking for this.
Look for it, man. Look for the game, man. What game you saying?
Oh, shit.
What other questions we got, man? What's the email of the week, man?
Hold on, that don't come till later, champ.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to look for this game. You can ask me what it is.
Let's do it, man. Come on, man. Let's see what we got. Reggie? Me and Reggie gonna talk on your ass. Come on, Reggie. Let's see what we got, man. What we got?
Unprepared. I was not thinking about playing this, by the way, guys, so don't seem like niggas just out here unprepared. I just now thought that I would play this game with everybody in the room, and I'm gonna post it up on the Bet on Black on Instagram so everybody else can kind of play too. And it's kind of very interesting, kind of figuring out where you're at. What you was racing?
I ain't ready
Figure
to
out where you're at and what you would do. I don't know. When I find it out, it'll make more sense. Give me a couple moments. I do not remember where the hell I put it. Nigga, all them questions, you can't find them?
Nah, because I don't remember what we said last time, bro.
I'll ask it again, and now we'll talk about it again. Who the fuck is it at?
So I think I'm going to say what Gideon said. I was listening to the Casey crew.
What they said.
So, I don't know if we had this in another podcast, but I was listening to Gia and Casey, and or not Gia, what? No, that's Casey. God damn it. Gia and Rashawn, they did DJ and y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. And she had a point saying how she used to fake orgasms with my guy for at least 4 years. Yeah. I was like, what? I said 4 years? And they was just talking about like how like Gil was just talking about like how like she doesn't put like sex in her top 3 or her top 5. Like she says that it's other things that come before that.
Oh, that ties into this game I'm about to play. That's great.
Boom.
But I'm not there yet, so continue.
So that's a question, for y'all. Y'all can comment down below. But is sex a top 3 or a top 5 in your relationship? And if so, how do you prolong that if it gets to a point where you guys kind of fall off? Like if lust kind of fall off a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, because you got to have that communication. You got to have other things that are going on besides sex in your relationship to keep you there. So when she told Envy that, she was like, hey, like he was doing this thing, but she like mentally, she just wasn't there. Like she just couldn't have an orgasm with him. You know what I mean? So I asked my woman, and I said like, hey man, like have you ever like told a dude like he didn't, make you, have an orgasm? And she said no. And I was like, well, why not? And she was like, well, because like we just never got on that topic. Like, and I don't think that's a topic that needs to be brought up because of, because of our ego. You know our ego, you know what I'm saying? That shit hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like if your woman come in and be like, hey bro, you ain't, and Envy said, he was like, bro, like that nigga shut down. His face was white, nigga. Like he rolled over, went to sleep, bro. He was just like, damn, like you been faking this shit for 4 years. And like the only reason why she told him is because he did something to piss her off. And she like laid everything out on his ass, you know what I mean? But she said it changed him. It made him a better man, like he asked questions more, but it did throw their sex game off a little bit because he didn't know if he was really pleasing her or she was faking, you know what I mean? So that's one of the things that, I want you guys to talk about, like, tend to just amongst yourself or with your partner, comment, give us an email, kind of let us know, like, hey, bro, like, is sex in that top 3 or 5?
My bad, I'm back.
Because if it is, what do you do? How do you kind of, like, maneuver? Are you going to be looking at other people, sexually? Because the whole theme on the Casey crew was everybody was trying to, like, leave their partner if they had, like, something sexual wrong. Like, it was nothing like, Envy and them was like, hey, bro, like, fix it. You know what I mean? Like, you love this dude, you want to be with this dude, or you love this woman, you want to be with this woman. How come you can't fix that issue? He's a good man. She's a good woman. Why can't you guys fix this issue? You know what I mean? Because, like, you going to bounce back. You might find a guy with good sex or a woman with good sex.
Hey, I'm back.
But you going to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that, I wanted to, kind of talk about a little bit, but I'm going to let him go ahead and y'all email us. Let us know what's up.
Baby out with the bathwater.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna put it.
But it's gonna kind of tie
into this game that I just. Well, it's not even a game. It's just something that I want to play with everybody.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, it says, "Fuck, I didn't read it." Yep. It says name or put these things in order.
Okay.
Whatever's more important to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna put it in order.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna ask you first. Well, y'all can type it in if you feel like you want to tell people your order.
Okay.
Or just when I put it on the
podcast,
y'all could
put it on Instagram.
Yeah, y'all could do that on Instagram.
Okay.
So the question is, put these in order from top to bottom, like most important to least important. Okay. Sex, love, communication, lifestyle, or not being alone. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, keep saying it.
Because I know you got to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what they mean, I don't know what they mean by lifestyle because it doesn't specify, but it says lifestyle. So I'm thinking
like kind of like where you want your life to go, kind of.
I don't know, either like religion,
or
maybe
like just getting out of your certain situation, like trying to get out of the situation you're in, like kind of be a little bit more successful a little bit,
or I don't know. See, just because it would take it in two different ways. Right?
Okay.
If you take it as religion and like their lifestyle that they choose to live, that will probably be important.
Okay.
But if they take it as like lifestyle, like your hobbies, this is the way I'm taking it. Like why the hell would you turn your camera on? Your hobbies, like the way you live your life.
Okay.
Like is the way I'm taking it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask again.
Okay.
Setting from top to bottom, most important to least important. Okay. You gotta go. I'll show you a little more. Sex, love, communication, lifestyle, or not being alone, and it's right here if you got to see it.
Okay.
And then I'll post it up. What is more important from start to finish for me? What order that? Love. Or sex, love, communication, lifestyle, or not being alone.
Okay.
So how would you do that?
1 to 5?
Whatever. Most important to least important.
Okay. Love, communication, lifestyle, sex, and then not being alone. So that's what I would do.
One more time.
So love, communication, lifestyle.
Oh my God, nigga.
Sex, and then not being alone.
Sis, I love you, nigga. I do not want to hear from you in none of these conversations. You hear me?
What?
You see pressure? I do not want to hear from you.
What she said, communication, love, I feel like sex, and then, we same thing. I think Precious did the same thing I did. No, but I did love first.
Sex
love.
is tied for third.
Yeah. So sex is then it. Was that Precious?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, what? Hey, hold on, Precious. Hey, hold the fuck on, Precious. Wait, hold up. I didn't see the hold up, now.
Better not be.
Whoa, oh no, Precious, you
better not be fucking.
What kind of shit is that? No, Precious, better get off that line.
What? Where you got Wi-Fi at?
Yeah.
Hey, go talk to your sister, nigga.
Get
and
off
tell
that
her
line.
she can't be doing that.
Yeah, get off that line. So that's me. So
one more time.
So love, communication, lifestyle, sex, not being alone.
Reggie, I'm throwing these to you. Top to bottom, what's more important to you in a relationship? Sex, love, communication, lifestyle, or not being alone?
Not being alone is like, can I go in reverse order?
Yeah, 5 and up. Yeah.
All right. Not being alone. Then I put sex. Then what is it?
It's got
love, sex, or love, communication, lifestyle, or sex.
Love. Excuse me. Love.
Lifestyle, then communication and love.
Okay.
What you got, Big AT?
I don't know, nigga. My shit switches all the time. If y'all know me, I'll communicate.
Yeah.
I like to communicate.
Yeah.
What's up, Jill? She said hi.
Hey, Jill.
So for me, it might go, okay, Brittany, I'm watching. Love.
Okay.
Love, then what? Love, sex, communication, not being alone, lifestyle.
Okay.
Okay, Nell.
Is love everyone's number one?
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Somebody say
Mine is
communication.
communication. Because I'm real big on communication.
Yeah, most
flip flop.
It can
You can
always,
flip-flop.
it can
That's why I
always
say.
turn.
That's why I say sex
So
and
I would
lifestyle
hit like
flip-flop too. Like
communication,
yeah.
love,
Okay.
sex,
Okay.
lifestyle.
And then being alone.
Because I don't give a fuck if I'm alone or not.
Okay.
Like, you know, I can
Yeah, that's
chill
what I'm
on my
saying.
own.
Yeah, I don't care if it's long.
But it can switch.
It
This
could.
shit switches daily.
It does switches daily. Yeah. Because I mean, like I said, sex is great.
Nigga,
Like if y'all got a great chemistry.
once it's noontime,
it's
sex,
great. You hear me?
love, communication, because I'm communicating as I'm
Yep,
sexing and loving. And then
lifestyle. Yeah.
Hey, and then not being alone because we fucking, so I don't want to be alone because we fucking.
Exactly.
Then lifestyle,
Exactly.
but then at one, I might just be hungry,
And
so
then
it may be
I don't
like
want to have sex
love.
right now.
Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah, I mean, no, I got you. I got you. No, I
Hey,
got
this is important too. This is just a switch out.
you.
Have you ever been in a situation where like you guys were so close, bro, and so connected that like sex didn't matter? Like, not that it didn't matter, but like if you didn't have it, it wasn't a big deal. Because remember we talked about that.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I think
so we have to change that.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to start again, keeping up with
Yeah.
communication, love, sex, lifestyle, and not being alone. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. But I'm gonna post this shit too. So if anybody else that jumps on late wants to play, I'm gonna post it on our Instagram page, which is again Bet on Black Podcast on Instagram, betonblackpodcast.outlook.com. If you got any questions, emails, anything you want to talk about, we're on YouTube as well as AT&JOE. And I'm thinking about changing that to the Bet on Black Podcast.
Yeah.
But has that ever happened to you? You know how they say you get old and it kind of like don't matter?
Yeah.
I'm not old, but there's times, nigga, where you just like,
I mean, it's times where
chilling. Like,
those times where like you cuddle up, bro, and just, just be chilling. I mean, it don't really have to be sexual. It can be just like, kisses on the forehead, rubbing back, just chilling, man. Just being in that moment. I think that's something that, kind of as you get older, that's what you want to do. You just want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're around your significant other, you just want to be around and just, that's spending. I think spending quality time is a big thing that a lot of people want more than sometimes just sex. Like that quality time is something that's real.
What's the best, Nelly? You said that's happened to you and it's the best. What's the best?
Yeah.
But
I think spending quality time, because we forget about that quality time. Quality time can lead to all of that. It can lead to communication.
Ooh, let's go on. I got a little more, nigga. We can pop up. You just keep segueing.
Hey, you know what I mean?
You a segue master, my nigga.
It. Like,
so let's go. Let's drop into this. How many motherfuckers know their language of love, their love language?
Not that many.
Do you know yours? It's
mean,
okay if you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't really use it. I mean, not that I don't.
Oh no, you use it. You use it daily, but you don't.
I use it, but I don't really. I haven't did that much research on it. You know what I mean? Like I probably use it a lot, but I just don't do it.
But yeah, you're right. Nobody ain't trying to kick it no more. Everybody always wants something. But then again, we talked about.
That's true.
I'm forgetting the microphone. I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, that's true.
We talked about this on podcast number like 3 or 4 that. You may lose the person that you want to be with because you're thinking all he wants is sex or all she wants is sex, and that may not be true.
Yeah,
you may actually be missing out on a dope ass. What you have? He's a dope ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm just a dope ass nigga.
You might be missing out on that if you're judging that all he wants is sex.
Yeah.
Acts and services and quality time. All right, so we're gonna get into this for just real quick for people that don't know. My love language is physical touch. I like to be touched, kissed, hugged.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Affection is my life. Like without it, nigga, I get sad and depressed and shit, and I'm just like, come and love me.
Yeah,
so
put your hand on me.
I do as much. Yeah, if we're asleep,
put your hand on me.
Hey, my boo gotta have her shit
like,
somewhere on me.
Me.
Even if we're not together, nigga, if I roll over and there may be times I roll over and I'm like,
yeah, just touch.
Just
I do that. I do that at night.
Yeah,
I do that at night.
Right, and once I know she's there, nigga, I'm good to go back to sleep. So the love languages, okay, are words of affirmation. Okay, this is hearing verbally compliments.
Okay.
You know, something like, "You look really incredible in that dress."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see how my voice got?
Yeah, you got pretty sexy voice on.
Yep, you see how that voice went.
You
always make me laugh, or I love your hair today.
Yeah.
Now, in black terms, it's
look good in the motherfucker today.
you a bad
Yeah.
bitch, but I can't say that
Yeah,
word.
you
You know, I'm
look
trying to
good
change it.
Yeah.
You know, my dad said, what's up?
Oh, what up?
Get his old ass out of here.
I didn't know he had it. He got a Facebook?
He don't. He was Precious.
Oh, okay.
They in New Orleans, nigga. Precious got accepted to Xavier.
Oh, that's nice.
She wants to be a
brain surgery. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my little sister, big up, man. 17 years old, nigga. She killing the game.
We good with it, bro.
No student. That's my girl.
Yeah, we good with it.
Acts and services is number 2.
Okay.
That's people that their actions speak louder than their words.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do everything for you.
Okay.
And that makes me happy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So then we got receiving gifts. Now, it's not as bad as it seems, okay?
Yeah.
A gift receiver is just somebody that wants to know that they're being thought about. It could be anything. It could be like
some damn juicy fruit.
It could be anything. You go to the store, you grab an iced drink, and you're like, "Here, babe." That may make her wig out because it's just the thought of you thinking about me and bringing me something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a big ass gift. It doesn't have to be none of that. Megan, what did you say yes to? Because I want to know. Anywho, that's one of them.
Okay.
So where we at right now? Because I keep stopping.
Receive
words of affirmation, acts and services, receiving gifts, anything, flowers, anything, quality time. Now we all know what quality time is.
Yeah, quality time.
Everybody knows they no need that, or physical touch.
Yeah, you need that.
Put them in order. Now they all
affection.
Affirmation. They all turn. We have a bit of all of this.
Yeah, everybody do. Yeah.
But it's just the order that you put it in.
Okay.
Okay. For me, it is physical touch, then quality time.
Okay.
Those are my top 2. Everything else falls. I think then it would probably be acts and services because I will show you I give a fuck about you more than I'll say it.
Yeah.
But what I've learned now is if I'm ever thinking about you, you know, say it.
Yeah.
Don't ever just hold it because your person don't know what you're doing, right? So it's like, damn, man, I've been thinking about you all day.
I say that shit at work. Sometimes I just send a text like, hey, I miss you, man. Just because. Shit, that's what it is.
Did somebody say something on there? What's under the video? Am I tripping? Yeah, so just tell them, you know, hey.
Suggestion.
Okay. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, whatever the case is. So, if you don't know your love language, acts and services, not dating. Not doing anything for you, but hoping on. Yep. So, that's what it is. So, we all have them, but they all go in order.
Most definitely.
Like you said, I'm a physical touch fan, bro.
Like, most definitely, yeah. I've touched.
What is your top 2?
My top 2, I would definitely say I'm an acts of service, definitely. But I like physical touch. Like I think that's sometimes how I can communicate as well. You know, just like by touching or using my hands a lot and stuff like that. So I would say those are my 2 biggest ones that I would say.
So so what the book says, if I never read the book about love languages, they say if your love languages don't match, you will never be compatible.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that, but I can see why.
But
they say you may work forever, but eventually you're going to crash because you're not meeting each other's needs fully.
But can you work towards that though?
You can.
Okay.
But both people got to give and take.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm a person that don't like quality time and my girl does, then I'm gonna have to give and take. I'm gonna have to give that quality time.
Most definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
But for me, because I'm physical touch, I need somebody that's quality time.
Most definitely, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got
to work with the way I work.
Exactly.
Because then I'm not gonna get my physical touch.
That's true.
So if you're giving her her quality time and you're getting your physical touch, then you're
yeah,
straight. You really don't need nothing else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's very good. It's for something to look into, man. If you guys don't know your love languages, look into your love languages and see what's your top 2, Reg?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, it's okay. Oh no, you're good.
What are they?
You got
physical touch.
Yep.
Acts of services. quality time, gift receiving,
and words of
affirmation.
Say in no particular order: affirmation and quality time.
Okay.
Perfect. Cool. All right, man. It's your segment, man. Let's get
Oh,
to
is
shit.
it?
We almost done.
Is it?
Yeah, get to your segment.
It's time to get personal and interpersonal?
It's time to get
Oh,
personal.
man. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all live. So this is what we did last podcast, man. Just time to get personal and interpersonal. You know what I'm saying? Things that you're overcoming in your relationship. Could be now, could be, daily, back in the day, whatever it is, man. Just you guys can comment down below, shoot us an email. What are some of the things that you overcome, like I was saying earlier with, Gia and DJ Envy, things that they had to overcome, jealousy, insecurity, communication, things like that, man, that you kind of go through on a daily basis. That's something that, we all are trying to get more information on. Each day we're with that person, each day we're living, so those are things that we're going to keep doing, man, each and every day, each and every podcast. I'm going to, ask you guys for emails, if we keep doing live questions down below, things of that nature. So those are kind of some of the things that we're going to do. I don't even think I asked you last time. Did I ask you last time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I'm going to start today.
Yeah, start today.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get serious.
Yeah, get serious
Just
today.
going to touch a couple people.
Yeah, go ahead and get serious today, man.
For me, today's getting interpersonal with interpersonal.
Get personal with interpersonal.
For me, has to be insecurities.
Okay.
I'm not going to get into it too much.
Yeah.
But back in 2011, I was shot in the face. Almost died.
Mm-hmm.
I then became very insecure.
Okay.
If people knew me back in the day, you knew that I was one of the most
confident.
That's what you call it?
Yeah, confident.
I was going to say cocky.
No, confident.
Right, man?
No.
I walked around like big dog. Nigga, I was the biggest to myself.
Yeah,
nigga.
confident.
You talk about dark skinned niggas?
Yeah,
I
you hear me?
better been up there.
Yeah,
Nigga, it was like Scoot, Parker,
Yep.
couple other than me, not too far behind. Right?
Most definitely.
And then I get shot in the face. Now, once I did, I went into a dark place. Everything was dark around me.
Okay.
I darkened my room up.
Okay.
I lived in it. Didn't
really
let nobody see me.
Okay.
That's how I got this scar right here,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
and it sticks out a little bit. There's a plate. I get it from everybody. I barely see it. I see it.
Yeah,
right? To me, it is like a pimple on picture day.
Okay.
It's noticeable.
Okay.
As soon as I got hit with that, man, I went downhill, bro. So my insecurities became my problems. To where I was like, not trusting my girl.
Yeah, questioning everything.
I was questioning everything she was doing because I felt not good enough.
I feel you.
I felt not pretty enough.
I feel you.
felt not. I never had a problem getting a female.
You never. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
But right after that, it felt like
weird.
everything was gone. Bro.
Yeah.
Like everything I love to do, I used to like wear sunglasses a lot.
You did. Now you don't.
I can't because
where
my plate is at,
yes,
it pulls,
okay,
right?
yeah.
And it sits and it gives me a big ass headache.
Okay,
and then it looks crazy because it's like stuck to my face and shit.
Yeah.
So I have to get, I have to get things like when I wear glasses, they have to like round on the corner so it's not sitting on my plate.
Okay.
I'll get into that later on about what happens. I know people want to know if you don't already know, but that's something I went through that caused insecurities, bro. And when I mean bad insecurities, I mean bad. Like, I wasn't good enough. Where are you at? What are you doing? Who are you with? What's his name?
Gotcha.
Cut all your niggas out your life. You can't have no best friends.
None.
I was that dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did not. I swear, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I probably didn't get better until like last year.
Yeah. You were still working on it.
You know what I mean? Like now, and it's not that I'm still insecure about it.
Yeah.
My thing is it's more of a like, if you lose out on a dope nigga, you just lose out on it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here to tell you how good I am. I'm just gonna let you make your decision.
Most definitely.
If you feel like, yo, I'm not good enough or the next nigga's prettier, then enjoy that. And I hope for the best, but I know he can't give you what I can because I know what I bring to this table.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I know how flexible I am. So whatever your problems are, I will flex to those. I will literally leave my shit here to make your shit better. You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of people that don't do that. You know what I mean? It's not. It's weird, bro. But I think it was like last year where I think it's draining. Like, I'm so
draining.
insecure, it was draining.
It drains.
So I just gave up. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. If you love me, I love you. If you want me, I want you. If you don't want me, then I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do you?
Most definitely.
Is it gonna hurt? Of course.
That shit's a sting.
But I can't keep putting myself in that because that's not who I am.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been that dude.
Yeah.
So to go through it from 2011 to 19 is a stretch, bro. So that was what was hard for me, because imagine the female having to deal with that, right? Because then this comes conversations of like, damn, you keep accusing me, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah,
but I'm so damn insecure about myself. I feel like you're going to go. What am I not doing? Can I do better? I will do better. Show me how to do better. Like, those were the questions. And she's like, nigga, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
So for me, it was definitely that.
Okay.
Which then ties into racism. Right? Because we grew up on this side of town. You know, went to Grandview, went to Cherokee. A lot of white people.
Yeah.
A lot of... I guess we had a chunk of niggas, right?
We had a pretty good share, yeah.
Go ahead, share.
Okay.
And then started again. Hold on 1 second. But we had a big chunk, same shit. We had a big chunk of people. And you've been around before in life when I met somebody. And she told me, I was,
because that's in your video, be up some, but they won't.
No, yeah, no.
Okay. We got on my page. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh wait, yeah, go ahead. They told me, for y'all that was on the Instagram. If you got me on Facebook, come to the Facebook. I don't know what happened. Or you can go to Joe's Instagram. He's throwing it up too. They told me, one person told me, you are perfect, but you're black. Yeah.
We had those conversations.
We had those conversations.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Real.
So when you're going through that, you're already insecure, like, I'm not good enough because I'm black.
Yeah.
And I can't say I'm not. Nigga, I'm dark.
Yeah.
Fuck. The light skins will be like, nigga, I got white in me, girl. Come over here.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
It became to a point where it was acceptable. Right? You'll just be like, hey. She's like, oh, you're black. You're like, okay. Like, what can you say? You know, thank you, but cool, right?
Yeah.
I had a person say, well, okay, so then you're online dating as black.
That's what I'm saying.
Your first question is what?
Do you date black guys?
Do you date black guys? Isn't that the dumbest shit?
It is.
Why do I even have to ask that question?
But it's society is real. And that made me think. I don't mean to cut you off, but that made me think, like, what if we didn't have racism? Like, what if, like, black people didn't go through that? Would that be a difference in today's world? You know what I mean? Like,
we have a lot more, like, brown people.
Exactly, yeah.
Wouldn't be like
it wouldn't be just like a narrative, like, stereotype. And I'm a big believer in, like, getting stereotyped before you even getting to know me. You know what I mean? We can talk about, you know, certain situations that have happened to us. I'm sure you've been through some. I have. I know he has. But those are things that make you wonder. What's that? This right here? Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, Jeff.
But those are some of the things that make me wonder. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have that racism, or if it was reversed, you know, what if it was, you know, we wasn't, what if we trade roles, you know, with Caucasians? You know what I'm saying? What if they were slaves and we wasn't? You know what I mean? Like, things like that make you wonder, man. But that's the world. I told him the other day, I'm like, it's sad that a lot of people out here don't even marry the person that they're supposed to marry or want to marry. They have to marry a person for their race. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through that. Like, I've been, as soon as, you know, a girl showed their parents a picture, boom, cut off. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't even know me, you know, like, you know, but your daughter was happy, everything was good, and then now all of a sudden she gotta, you know, go back to the guys that she didn't want, you know, because you didn't even know your parents or your grandparents was racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you found out when I found out. You know, so I asked that question. I was like, hey, was it your parents? And she was like, nah. If it was another dude, you would tell me. So, the fact that you didn't tell me, I knew it was your parents, but you just found out the same way I found out that your parents were racist. You know what I'm saying? But, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, that's something that I wanted to share, man. But I'll share mine, man. It's reassurance. I always have to be, reassured that I am important, that, I do matter, that things, that are going on in my life that, you really care about me and things like that. Those are some of the things that I kind of, struggle with. So, me and my woman, we always, reassure each other, man, everything we do, she needs that reassurance. I do as well. Just because, you get with people and, you think it's going to be, one of those things forever and you want it to be forever. And then, something happens or something snaps and it's like, what happened? Like we were just fine. Now we've been together for, XYZ amount of years, and now we're going to this situation where we're like, okay, you don't love me no more, or you want to go venture out with someone else. And I think that's something that, just it was a pattern, just listen to the Casey crew, that everybody that, Gia and Envy was talking to, like, hey man, like work on it, like don't leave when things get tough, man. I'm a true believer in sticking it out. If you really want to stick it out, if you really love that person, you're gonna do the things that you need to do to change, not completely for that person, but look around and take a step back, man, and just figure out some of the things that you need to do to reassure that that person is the person that you want and that you can be better for that person. I always say I can always get better at anything that I do. Anything that I can do, I always get better. I sit back and listen. I don't know a lot. Even if I know it, I'm still gonna, if you said something, I'm gonna sit back and listen. He said something, I'm gonna sit back and listen. So I think if we all just listen more, and just take a step back, man, and understand.
Who you call her?
Well, oh, you, yeah.
Because I know a lot, nigga.
Oh, yeah. So those are the things that we got to do, man. So, I think, like I said before, man, we're going to do this every podcast, man. We're going to talk about getting personal with interpersonal, man. And, I want you guys to share a couple things that, you've been through, man, how you overcame them and the things that you do. But we're going to go ahead and get into this email of the week question.
No, we're not.
Because I've been waiting.
Last thing. We got to get into the shit.
That's right. Yeah. Sex guru with AT. Yeah, the sex guru. The BDSM guru. I don't know.
What to name
you want to call the guru?
Podcast or the segment.
The blackhead of sex. What you want to do?
Bro, it's kinks, but I don't want to name it kink of the week.
The blackhead of kinks.
God damn.
Damn, right? He want to be called the blackhead of kinks. I don't know shit. I just made that shit up.
I don't know, but we'll figure out if y'all know a segment titled that has to do with kinks.
Black wheels.
Shoot them to me and we'll go through it.
Well, black wheels?
No black wheels. Last week we talked about breastplay. I still need you to get choked, or I still need you to choke.
No.
When she's coming.
Once I'm healthy.
This week, man, it's about orgasm control.
Ooh, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
You ever had orgasm control? You know what orgasm control is?
Oh yeah, you hold that in. Hold that in a little bit. Yeah, you hold that in a little bit. You pull out.
A lot of this.
Do a little jumping jacks. Hold that in.
That's what you do?
Nah, nigga, I ain't never did that shit. It just sounded cool.
All right.
Yeah. I hold the shit out of that motherfucker.
Orgasm control. Again, most of these things are BDSM based, and I've told you, I'm nasty. I love that BDSM shit. So a lot of this is BDSM based. So it is typically the submissive part.
Listen, oh no, we gotta get out of here.
We're not talking about
get out of that.
That's another. Stay right here. Stay right here. Yes, I have.
Wow.
Stay right here. This is
wow. What? Wow. What? Wow. What? How was that? Wow. No way.
Off topic, bro. What?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. Like you was just like thrusting your whole fist. Make a fist. Wow. That was in somebody? Yeah. Okay. God. That's crazy.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we talk.
Yeah, whatever.
Make that next week if you really want to know.
Oh my God.
Can we get
okay, yeah, go ahead. My bad. My fault. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Damn. Okay.
So
kind of looking at you a little bit different right now. You know?
Fuck what you talking about.
Hey, whatever.
This is no judgment.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, your whole fist.
Sex, love, and relationship.
That's a nigga fist.
That's a nigga fist.
Wow. Put your hand up. I hear you, man. Go ahead.
So the right way of breath control. I don't know how other people do it. I know people kind of like to stop themselves.
Oh my God, it's the wrong way.
Choke me. They want to stop themselves and kind of control themselves, but the way to do it, the way I like to do it.
Okay, how you like it?
Is this way.
Okay, how you do it?
A submissive partner allows a dominant partner to decide when she or he can come.
Ooh, okay, I like that one. Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever done it, bro, but it is the sexy
like
shit in the world. It is, but this is where you control it, right? So
yeah.
I don't know if you ever had a female beg to nut before.
This is shit.
You ain't never had that? You ain't never done this type of shit?
I mean, I didn't did something to make that person almost come and then back out.
Yeah, and they get frustrated.
Yeah.
But when you're telling people, there's certain ways to do this. Okay, it could be you can be a male and you can have a chastity device, which I've never done that, and the girl can tells you when you can or can't come. Right?
No, that's
probably fun for them.
Yeah, that's fun.
I've never done that. I've never done that.
It's just my ass.
I've done the one where I told her when to come. Right? Okay.
So you better not come yet.
In order to do orgasm control, your partner has to be involved.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now, what sucks about the reason I say that is because women can just keep coming. So if they don't know that they're coming, nigga, they just lying to you, being like, "Hey, bro, I did it. Yeah. It is what it is."
You drained me,
right?
Yeah, nigga, I'm done.
You can do it yourself, or you can do the power play. So this is something where you get your girl, right? You're killing it. You know when you're performing, right? You know when you're like, I deserve an Oscar because I'm killing this shit.
Yeah.
That's when in your head, nigga, you don't freak out. Because when you freak out, you'll start to bust faster. You gotta stay
in control. You gotta stay in the mode.
Get that breath right.
Stay in the mode.
Count your strokes.
That's right. Stay in the mode. Do jumping jacks.
You say shit like, I gotta get into my AT.
Yeah, get into your AT voice. No, not too sexy now.
This is what you do, bro.
Yeah, what you do?
Yeah,
what you say?
You better not get too close.
Okay.
She'd be like, what, nigga?
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna get in trouble if you come without my permission.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see how I did that?
Okay.
There's one more. I bet you want to come right now, right? Don't.
Okay.
Right?
Little mind control.
That's when you make a little mind control. I'm gonna make you beg for that cum.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna make you beg for it.
Okay.
Because then, at the end, you can take it to the next level.
Okay.
You can hit people with like it could be a game. Like, if you come, you gotta do dishes for me.
Okay.
Shit. Or like you can make it a game. You can create your own level of sexual. You can use straps. You can tie down. You can do something, right? Shit, bro. It can just be an intimate device. Or you can tell somebody this too. Nigga, I've done this before too. Don't come until we fuck. Well, when is that gonna be? I don't know.
No, whenever I want it to be.
Whenever I feel right.
Yeah.
I may come see you in a month. Don't play with your shit.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Don't do shit. I want that next explosion to be on me.
Okay.
So then as you're on that next explosion, you can then control her by don't come yet.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, bro, if you've never made somebody beg for it, it's the best shit in the world. Yeah, I want to, though.
Yeah,
I don't care what you want.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
I don't care what you want, right? Yeah. If they got the ass in the air, I don't care what you want.
Bow. Yep. You hear me? Bow. Reggie, try this, Reggie. Nah, I know Reggie can't try this shit, man.
So anybody...
Reggie better not try this. Reggie gonna be killed, nigga.
Freak of the week. We call it Freak of the Week.
We
can be able to play that damn song.
Freak of the Week.
Hey, Freak of the Week. Freak of the Week.
Oh, that's real.
Anyway,
okay, I like that one. Freak of the Week. I like that one.
So when you're ready to do, again, if a lot of people haven't experienced this shit, go look it up. You can't take my word for it. I'm giving you the correct titles. It's called Orgasm Control. Google shit. It'll come up and it'll give you multiple suggestions. Last week's was breath play. That's about choking and restricting your other's breath when they're trying to come.
Be careful, people.
See how you got to be careful.
Please be careful.
You got to have safe words. If you don't got safe words, get a little tappy.
Make sure you can breathe. Don't do it when you're sick.
Yeah, don't do it when you got bronchitis.
Don't do that.
You sure you got bronchitis?
Nigga, yeah. Oh my God, bro. I ain't got that shit. I don't believe in that shit. Okay?
How do you not believe in all the Asians getting taken?
I'm not. Hey, man. It is what it is, man.
But
niggas can't get it.
Oh my God. So that's what it is, man. It's sexual control. So
I don't think
you ever did orgasm control? Not like this.
No, probably.
But like
no, I've talked some shit. You better not nut. Yeah, I done did some shit like
you don't
that.
got no. What's your sex voice, bro?
I don't.
That ain't it. You bet not nut, nigga. That dropped, the whole mood just went down.
No, not really.
What's your saying it like that? You bet not nut.
All right.
No. No, I don't.
Bet not
nut. No, I don't do it like that. I think I go a little lower.
You go low
and like a little soft.
Nigga, I go deep. Nigga,
I think lower and soft. My voice is already deep. You bet not nut. No, I don't do that. Yeah, nigga, you better not nut. No, I don't say that. So you better not come. Like, ooh, you better not come yet.
Ooh.
I don't think I do that.
Yes,
I just make that shit up.
Hey, I'll be cheering for you.
I'll be like, you better not.
Yeah.
Hey,
yo, bro.
You better not yet, man. Like, you better not make me come yet.
You better not make me come is crazy.
Yeah, nigga, you better not. That shit be good.
How's that her fault?
Yeah, that shit be good in a bitch.
It's her fault if she's riding. But if you in control, nigga, just get out.
I can't, nigga. If it's in there, nigga.
Just run.
Nah, I'm do some jumping jacks.
Get out and start eating pussy.
Nigga, I do that too. Nigga, I do some jumping jacks. You better hold that motherfucker. Hold on tight.
You ever eaten, beat?
I've done that before.
Just go back and forth?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Nigga, that shit was fun when I did it. And I was a young stallion.
Yeah.
I was young.
Yeah, you was done in there.
I was sweating. I thought it was, that's the sexiest shit to me.
You ever put panties around your neck?
No. Remember, I don't care for lingerie and shit. I just want you butt ass naked.
You need to try that.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah, you do.
I like when I sweat and it drops on her chest.
Yeah, I do too. But you put it around your neck.
That shows that you got me working. And if you got a girl that goes, ugh, sweat.
Reggie, put that shit around your neck, Reggie.
Bro.
I don't. You gotta ask Reggie that question.
Which one?
Nah, we won't do it on here.
If you put panties around his neck?
No, I mean like, nah. He can't do what we do.
He can answer. He can't. He'll know if he grown.
Reggie, you can't do what we do, huh, Reggie? I hear.
Fair enough.
20%.
20%. Okay.
So that's it, man. Again, orgasm control and edging. That is something.
And
that
jumping jacks.
If
you're trying to come quick, jumping jacks, people.
Email of the week we are getting to now, man. The email of the week is.
What is it?
Can you have a healthy relationship after cheating has been involved? That came from someone named Amanda. I do not know you, and I'm sorry.
Can you have a healthy relationship
after cheating has been involved? You ever cheated?
Emotionally, yeah. Never physically. I don't know. I think. I mean, like I said, man. Like I don't know if.
What y'all think? Can y'all have a healthy relationship after cheating has been involved?
You don't know what you're gonna do after that person cheats, though. You just don't know. I think that's the problem. Either you're gonna retaliate, or you're going to punish that person forever. And what I mean by punish that person forever, you're not gonna let nothing go. You're gonna question everything. You're not gonna be able to be yourself. So it's one of those things where it's not really gonna be a healthy relationship until you can sit down and say, hey, look, I need some time to think about this and see if we can be in a relationship still, or you're just gonna have to go your separate ways. I don't think you can come back and have a quote unquote healthy relationship, because you're always, even if you were the one that did cheat, you're always in the back of your mind gonna be like, damn, did she go out there and do something and then tell me? Or if it's a man that his woman did something, hey man, is she lying to me or is she still doing it? So I think that's where I get a little cloudy for me. Like I already have trust issues, so I know I'm not gonna be able to trust you fully again if you stepped out on me. And I think that's the thing that we have to really get to the bottom of it. Am I going to be punishing you for stepping out on me and treating you like shit? Or am I really going to truly be like, get to the bottom of it and get to that disconnect and say, hey, you know what? What made you go out there and do that in the first place? Because you're always going to question yourself, did I do enough once you get cheated on? Was it my fault? Did I do enough? Why did that person do that? So to me, I don't think you can ever have a healthy relationship after you cheat. I don't think you can. That's just me. What about you?
Coming from someone that did cheat,
Mm-hmm.
I think you can.
Okay.
It's all about. Only did it once.
Uh-huh.
Was a like
long time ago. long time ago. Like
how am I?
31
now. It was like over 10 years. Like it was a long ass.
Yeah. Okay.
The way that you do that, for one, you have to you have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. You keep talking about Gia and
he cheated. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
He will never do that shit.
No, not at all.
And you can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, not at all. Yeah.
The pain I caused my person when I did it was terrible.
So you felt that pain. Did you felt that pain when you told her, or did you?
I didn't tell her. She found out and called me, and then I had to.
Then you had to say it. Okay.
I feel like you end up now. It took a while.
How long? Like a year?
Years of her.
Was it years of
fuck? I don't want to get into this.
Was it years of her punishing you?
I don't know. She wants me to.
Okay. Was it
years of her reacting? That's best way to put it.
Okay.
She reacted to my action.
Because you kept doing the same shit.
No, I did it once.
Okay.
I didn't keep doing nothing.
Okay.
One time.
Okay.
One time.
Okay.
That led to like 7 of her reactions.
Oh, okay.
And I felt like I had to endure her reactions because I'm the one who made those reactions happen.
Oh.
So her going out and doing whatever the fuck she
do?
did.
Yeah.
If I wanted her back, nigga, I had to just deal with it.
Oh, okay.
Because I felt the pain that I caused her.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Once she let what I did go, we were able to be good.
Okay.
But because I know I ain't doing
nothing. But
to see my person hurt like that,
yeah.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't wish that on nobody.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Fuck this coronavirus. Nigga, a heartbreak?
Yeah. Okay.
When you feel like you ain't got no heart, bruh, when it's just like you feel like you ain't got nothing in there, my nigga, when you're that is the worst shit ever, bro.
Okay.
Remember, I had to disappear, bro. I had to go to went to Jordan's house for like 2 months.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, don't let me, I can't go home.
Okay.
I can't be alone, bro. I can't, like, I will kill myself with these thoughts, nigga. Like, not kill myself.
But, like, you know, just
mentally, I would kill myself, bro. I went there, I had my phone out. This nigga was screening my calls.
No.
I could not, bro. I didn't want to talk to nobody.
No.
This nigga would be like, so-and-so called. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, he would answer. I went over there for a day, ended up staying like 2 months.
Wow. Okay.
Like, and then when I felt better, I was like, all right, I can go be alone now.
Okay.
Like, that's how much it hurt me.
Okay. So you can imagine her.
So everything that she did, it was a lot. Like, damn, you still going? Like, can you stop hurting me now? Because I'm sorry. Like, only did it once, bro.
I hear you, yeah.
Like, stop. Please.
Okay.
Like, but I felt like I had to be there for that.
I got you.
I'm the one who did this to us.
Okay.
So let me fix it.
Gotcha.
But I know now, nigga, I would never cheat a day in my life again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just go.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Just leave. Yeah. If you don't do that.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Nigga, because I would want you. If you gonna cheat, call me first.
Be
like, look, I got some dick in front of me. I'm going to suck on this.
Yeah.
Nigga, we gonna have to break up.
Okay. Bet. That's it.
Bet, nigga. Because I can't. I'm not a controlling dude.
Yeah.
I don't control
how you move. Yeah.
Until things happen.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
If your homegirl's a bad influence, and I know that, and I'm letting you go, and every time you go with this girl, you keep fucking up, then I'm gonna say what? Y'all might not be able to hang out no more.
Want to change scenery. Yeah.
I hate doing that.
But that is true.
But if you're not going to control that, I might have
to. Yeah.
And if you got somebody that listens to you and says, you know what, babe, I appreciate that. I'm gonna do better. Then y'all gonna rock.
That's true.
So I've been in relationships where that relationship, and it worked. It worked. once you let it go, you gotta let it go, and you can't continuously go back.
That's the thing. You can let
some people can't.
Some people say they let it go, but then they keep punishing the person each time.
You're right.
And that's the biggest thing.
And if you lose out on somebody, dope, whose fault is it?
Hey, it's on that person.
Because the way I look at it is you got, all right, bro, I've been hurt before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. I've been cheated on.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah.
Time after time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Am I willing to give a second chance? It depends on what you did.
Yeah.
And it depends on who you did it with, to be honest.
Okay.
Because if you did it with somebody I know, if you were with a homie nigga,
Yeah.
then I really ain't have nothing. I don't want to blend. I don't want to blend like that.
Yeah, I got you. Most definitely.
But if you just happen to go out, you got drunk, nigga, I'll forgive that.
Okay.
Because I expect you to do better. What I mean is, next time you want to go out, if you're still drinking and you're not listening to what just happened, right? But if you go out and you're like, you know what, I didn't drink tonight. All right, it shows that you're doing a little better. Okay. I'm willing to forgive. I'm the type of person that will get into a relationship and I cannot get out of it unless I know I tried every avenue.
Exactly, everything. Make it work.
If I feel like I
done everything,
then I'm good to go.
Yeah.
If I feel like I haven't, like, damn, bro, if you would have just tried to do X to get, Y, then I'll be the one to be calling back like, yo, maybe we should try again because I didn't feel like this was complete. And again, that's how I feel. So I feel like you can come back from a relationship. I feel like it's like a rock, bro. You take a perfectly good rock, you throw it against the ground 1,000 times. The rock is still solid, but there's just chips in it. There's just breaks in it. There's just the rock is now damaged. Does that mean it's a bad rock?
No,
it's just damaged.
Yeah.
Can you fix it? Maybe. It's a rock. You may be able to make some of it look good.
Yeah.
Some of it won't. So you're still gonna have those battles, but at least y'all foundation is still strong.
That's true. Now, what do you think the percentage is? Do you think a woman to take a man back quicker than a man take a woman back?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say percentage, but
absolutely.
Who would take?
I think it's a 64. No, I think it's a 90-10.
Okay.
I think it's a 90-10. I think women are way more forgiving than men.
Are. Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
This is
that's a question.
This is what I think.
That's like.
And if y'all jump in, I feel like if you are a legit 100% loyal dude, you will forgive. I feel like if you got a girl on the back burner,
you gonna say, hey, I'm good. Yeah.
Dramatic. Oh, you hurt me?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
How dare you cheat on me? All the shit I did.
That's it. That's a little too much.
For 15 years.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Why?
Yeah, that nigga, he gone.
Hey,
what up with it?
Hey, what up, babe?
Yeah.
I'm on the way. No, I had to stop and talk to Joe real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
And your other girl's like, oh, I feel like shit. I hurt him so bad. No, you hurt this nigga.
Yeah.
He got somebody on the back burner.
Gotcha.
And how many niggas got somebody on the back burner? That's the question.
That's the question.
A lot.
Yeah, that's
But if you're just loyal, it's just me and you and we just rocking, you gonna forgive your girl, bro.
Yeah.
That is your person for however long.
Yeah.
You fucked up, I'll forgive you.
Most definitely.
But if you got somebody else you ain't forgiving, and that's why I say it's 90-10, because 10% of these niggas are out here, that's great. The rest of these niggas are whack.
I feel you.
They make us good niggas look bad.
True.
But, so that was a question of the week. So you feel like, no, I feel like yes.
Yeah, I feel like not. I feel like not a healthy, I wouldn't say not taking it back, but I feel like it can't, I don't feel like it can be a healthy relationship again. I feel like, yeah, you can definitely get back, but I think it's going to take, I just don't know how healthy that relationship is going to be.
Facts. It all depends on who's going through it and what you're doing.
Yeah, because I feel like you just going, you coming after blood. It's a shark, you seen blood and you just going after it, so now you're going to hurt that person continuously.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
I've done that too.
Yeah,
Hey man, that's it for today's show. I appreciate everybody who was here for the hour and 20.
Yeah.
That was a long ass time,
man.
Bet on Black Podcast. Outlook.com is where you send your questions, your emails, your comments, your concerns. Whatever it is you want to send, you send it to that. If you want to be on, you send it to that. If you want to talk to me, you send it to that. I will say it again. It's not the. It's just Bet on Black Podcast.
Is it the?
Outlook.com, not the internet.
Okay. Is it the on
We
the-
are on all streaming services. If you have an iPhone, you can go to the little purple podcast and type in the Bet on Black podcast. We will pop up. We are on Google. We are on Podbean. We are on Castbox. We are everywhere.
Yes.
I'm trying to get us on Spotify now. We're everywhere. All you got to do is type in the Bet on Black podcast and you'll see us. If you don't have our Instagram, please go follow it. It's the Bet on Black podcast at.
I just think that's it.
I guess it's not at. Huh?
Yeah, that's just it.
Bet on Black podcast on Instagram. Again, Bet on Black podcast at outlook.com. I'm your boy AT.
I'm your boy Big Joe.
We out. I
I like that one.
All right.
What up, y'all?
What's going on, people?
That's a dope first stream.
That's a dope first drink. All right, we gone, man.
I
Bye.
ain't read none of these.
You didn't read none of those. Should have read them. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna end it that one.
I read a couple of them. I can't believe my sister. You know,